What's up, YouTube? I am Gav from TCGCafe.com, and welcome to yet another episode of our Pokemon trading card game online ladder series. Today we'll be laddering up, trying to gain some of these new rewards that they've released, and I'm going to be using my Lucario deck. It's a pretty fun deck. I really enjoy it. I've had it for quite some time, and it still performs pretty well, so we'll see if we can get ourselves a couple of wins. Electricity may mean Manectric, which may or may not be good, we'll see. But we're gonna go ahead and flip this coin. Got it on the heads. Let go, Blue Lucario. I see you, bruh. Alright, so we are gonna go first, of course. Generally good to go first to be able to, set your mons up and try and set up your plays. Your opponent had no basic Pokemon, okay? That's fine. So we do get an extra card from that. Alright, so we see some Shaunas, Luxray. Okay, so this may be a fairly quick game, to be honest. Because I have the weakness advantage and also he has Shinx. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and Trainer's Mail. Let's see, we'll grab the Ultra Ball. Don't want to get rid of all of my rare candies since I'll probably be Sycamoring one away here. Gonna go ahead and Ultra Ball. In fact, I can go ahead and drop that rare candy along with the Machamp. That'll give me Lucario. Always good to get him on board as early as possible. I can use my other Ultra Ball. I don't think I'll need Fighting Stadium this game, and even if I do, I have another one. But I want to be able to use Sycamore this turn, and so doing this allows me to go ahead and get Machop on board. Machop's pretty important, as well as Sycamore for basically free. I'm going to play the Strong Energy on Landorus, giving me a knockout when I can attack, and now I can Sycamore for everything, giving me a really good hand. Actually, I'm going to level ball for more Machops. Really no reason not to. I'm also going to go ahead and use the Trainer's Mail as well. I could go for Hawlucha, but again, I just don't think I'm going to need him. He could surprise me with an EX, but even if he has one, I've got the Fighting Stadium, I've got type advantage, so I should be fine. And I'm going to Trainer's Mail just to see what I grab. Switch or Sycamore, so of course I'm going to grab the Sycamore. And we should be good. Should be good to go. And I will end my turn there. So really good turn for us. I mean, this is what this deck wants to do. He's going to go for the roller skates, trying to get 3 extra cards. He does, very nice. But this is what this deck wants to do. It wants to get Lucario on board early. You want to set up as many Machops as possible. And Landorus can accelerate that energy. So this guy's drawing a lot of cards. I mean, I don't want to underestimate my opponent, but he does have a lot of evolution style Pokemon, and it's hard to it can be hard to win in a EX era when you don't have any EXs. But he is drawing a lot of cards, so he's doing what he has to do to get what he needs. Great Balls, grabs a Heliolisk. That's the other thing. He has Shinx, he has Manectric, he has Galvantula, and he has Heliolisk, so a lot of different evolutions. In any case, I think I just play my hand out here. We'll go ahead and lay the other Landorus down. I don't want to attack with you yet. Sorry, Landorus. We're going to go ahead and Rare Candy into a Machamp. Add that extra 20 power. No reason not to. We'll go ahead and play Fighting Stadium because why not? And Sycamore for another free 7. We do grab an energy, which is nice. We can play that on our Lucario. And I think I can just shout a power here and get a surprise. And we'll put another energy on Lucario, which is great because now I can Corkscrew Smash with a Muscle Band and a boost from Machamp and all that. I don't think it matters what he plays. I think Lucario can knock out everything. I mean, at this point, Lucario could knock out a Manectric EX. With Corkscrew Smash and Machamp. I mean, I'm sorry, with Muscle Band and Machamp's boost. He'll do 100 times 2 to 200, so Lucario can knock out everything. And oh, and I have Fighting Stadium too. I mean, it's like I said, I have the advantage in typing this game, so it'll be difficult for my opponent with an all electric deck. Sometimes it's hard to run just one type. Fortunately for me, I have Water Weakness in Landorus and Psychic Weakness in Lucario, so they help each other out a little bit. If I had a Landorus EX, that would be really good, because again, he has the Water Weakness and he can kind of stand on his own. Hawlucha also has a different weakness. His weakness is electricity. So it looks like my opponent may time out here, which I don't necessarily blame him. I mean, he could just concede to save us time, but I don't blame him. It's going to be difficult for him to win this one, and he just forfeit. So we'll go ahead and grab another game since that one was kind of quick. But, I mean, honestly, that was the perfect start for that deck. I mean, it couldn't have really gotten much better than that. So we'll go ahead and jump to another one, and hopefully it will go as smoothly, despite my opponent probably having a bit more competitive deck. But yeah, I really enjoy this deck because Lucario is just so good with Corkscrew Smash. Once you get 2 energy on him, he replenishes your hand. And then with Landorus accelerating energy, and you've got Hawlucha to deal with EXs and stuff like that. It's a very good deck. So, not as good as last time at all, but I actually think I'm going to lead with Lucario this time because I can Corkscrew Smash next turn, assuming I draw an energy. I never play other basics to my bench on my first turn. I feel like there's no reason to, as he's got Gengar. That's going to be frustrating. Gengar has a resistance to fighting. Yep, he does. Okay. Hawlucha is going to be important. Going to go ahead. teleporters of our own, it's very difficult. That thing has no retreat cost? Oh, wow. So, Halucha's gonna go down. Not that big a deal. Unfortunate, but not that big a deal since we do have more Haluchas. We do finally get a strong energy. Honestly, it may be too late though. But we're just gonna do as much damage to this this Gengar as we can. And he draws 2 cards when he gets attacked. Oh wow, that's actually pretty good. So yeah, we're in a tough spot here. He's got Zubats too. Oh man, he's got Bats and Ghosts. This is a good one here. If he can, well, he can't evolve again. But if he could have got 10 more damage on me, he'd definitely knock me out. What's this guy do? Oh yeah, poisoned and can't retreat. Okay. So yeah, I mean, this is a great displaying of this guy's deck. I mean, it's playing exactly the way he wants it to. You saw with my opening, I mean, I had nothing to do anything with, which is very unfortunate. He's just going to Dark Corridor again, poison me, do the 60, switch back into, well, he might not even switch into his Gengar. Probably doesn't want it to take any more damage, so he might switch into the Haunter. As he actually switches into Golbat. Every coin flip today? I think we have. But it's either Night March or it's the I think it's like a Golurk deck or something like that. I don't know. It's probably Night March though. Night March with Shaman or something like that. No, it's just Manectric with Shaman and Hoopa. His name? Yeah, Hoopa. Alright, so we can Karina here. We need to get some guys on the board. Lucario's not bad. Or do I want Hawlucha? No, Lucario's fine. Let's get Lucario and let's get a switch. Since we're holding Versus Seeker. Yeah, we need the switch. And then we will Trainer's Mail and see what we can grab there. He can't knock Machop out, so I don't have to switch just yet. Gonna go ahead and Trainer's Mail. We grab Sycamore. Okay, that's good. Probably not gonna use it just yet, but still good to have. And we can lay an energy on Lucario. We might have to play it if we don't get the... Actually, I should have seen if Trainer's Mail was in my deck. Because if it is, then I could just Karina. But we'll see what happens here. He's going to Head Ringer Lucario, which definitely stinks. And, that's tough. I hate Head Ringer. I mean, it's still okay. It's still okay, especially because we're holding Lysander. What I may have to do is Lysander something else up, and then versus Seeker to up. Nope, he didn't. Oh, he didn't. He missed energy though, so we're actually probably okay. What I can do, I can go ahead and Rare Candy my Machop into Machamp. I don't think I'll need Lysander, so it's okay to. Or do I want to versus Seeker for Karina right here? Because then I can save my Ultra Ball, because I need to switch. I have to switch here. I have to switch into Lucario. And then I can I can VS Seeker for Karina and get Trainer's Mail and what else? No, I think Ultra Ball. Well, I don't want to give up Lysander though, because if he set, yeah, let's go ahead and VS Seeker for a Trainer's Mail and maybe Hawlucha. I don't want to Lysander just yet. My other Lucario is prized. All the rest of my Machops are prized. Okay, that's fine. And we'll grab a Trainer's Mail as well. Or I mean Professor's Letter, I'm sorry. I kept saying Trainer's Mail, but I meant Professor's Letter to get the energy. So I can only Missile Jab him here, but that's okay. I set myself up for the Corkscrew Smash next turn. And again, I do have the Sycamore. So even with just a Missile Jab, I do 100 damage. Why did that do so much? 30, 50, oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. So Manectric dies next turn. He's gonna play Judge, forces us to shuffle our hands into our decks. And we draw 4, okay, so he takes me down a card. He's gonna go for Super Scoop Up. I mean, if he hits heads, we win. Alright. I don't know, guys. I don't even know. But I guess he had no other basics and figured if he let it go to my turn, I was going to win anyway. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. We got a couple